Hey guys, I'm almost done drinking this thing, but I just wanted to make a video having a good time. So we can see I put the windscreens back on my microphones. I know it kind of makes my microphone sound a little bit nasalier, but it actually kind of dampens the air conditioner and the ceiling fan a little bit. And honestly, it probably gets less dust in the microphone itself because this is more thick than the foam windscreens. So honestly, I should probably keep this on here. It gets, if you spit into the microphone, if you're really close like this, you'd be surprised how much like water from your voice gets dispensed onto the microphone and the capsule. Like when I bought a Shure SM7B, which is a broadcasting dynamic that you're supposed to close talk, I would take the windscreen off, the foam windscreen that it comes with, and it would be like damp and wet from talking close to it. So this is probably better for my $1,000 microphones, even if it makes it sound a little bit worse, a little bit nasally. I remember I stopped using these because people asked me to go back to the foam, and they sound better with the foam because this dampens the sound, but it prevents plosives. It probably, protects the capsule better. It's a better thing. So I kind of wanted to talk about a bunch of random things. So today is the first day of me using a Yeti cup to drink water. I just made an unboxing video basically. So you open it. This is like a magnet. The top, you can literally just take it off because it's on a magnet. It's hard to take off though. But you open it, and it's actually really fun to drink out of. It's actually a lot more comfortable than I thought. It really does dispenses. There's ice in it still. So I bought this so that me and my wife stop having water bottles all over the room. There's literally 11 water bottles in this room right now. So, and we only would take a couple of sips out of them. So I got a water purifier coming in the next day to go along with these. So we're going to be using a water purifier and these Yeti 10-ounce cups from now on, so that we don't have water bottles all over the place. It'll save a lot of money. We'll stop having one sip water bottles that we literally throw out after we take one sip out of. So again, I'm currently drinking this Surge. I'm almost done with it. But yeah, this Yeti thing is amazing. I forgot what I was going to talk about in this video. Yeah, drinking out of this is actually really fun. It's very narrow. Like the top of it is very small. So when you drink out of it, the water goes straight to your mouth. For some reason, like you get these bigger water containers and they're like much rounder and bigger. And when you drink out of it, it's just not fun. So this is probably the best thing I've bought in a long time, and I was really hesitant to buy it because it's like $40 for two of these. But yeah, this is probably one of the best investments I've ever bought. There's so many people that literally just buy water bottles, hundreds of water bottles, thousands of water bottles. And you can literally for $20 get water filters for the entire year for $20. So you just use tap water and water filters for $20 for the entire year. And something like this, you put some ice in it, you put some water in it, it'll last you the whole day. You can sip water throughout the day. It's not big, it's not bulky, it's for home use. I also got this Snickers pecan. I kind of wanted to try these different Snickers with different 200 calories, Jesus Christ. But I kind of want, and this is not even that big. But there's an almond one, there's a pecan one, and of course the standard peanut one. It looks like the nougat is different, so it's not the same. So it's like some white nougat we can see. Looks a little bit different than a Snickers. I can taste the pecan. The nougat definitely tastes different. I'm drunk, but it's kind of like a marshmallow almost, the nougat. Pecans, caramel, nougat, milk chocolate. You can say what you want about peanuts. You know, peanuts are cheap. They're probably one of the cheaper nuts. But peanuts are good. You know. Again, I'm kind of drunk and I'm not that smart about chocolate bars, but kind of reminds me of like, Three Musketeers, which I'm not that big of a fan of. Or something like that. I definitely think it's normal Snickers is better than this piece of crap. Maybe it's because I'm drunk. I don't know. I'm trying to taste it soberly. Like, how would I interpret this if I was sober? So far, not very good. I guess it kind of tastes like a turtle, like a caramel praline, but with chocolate and some weird nougat. I really like caramel pralines, which is basically caramel and pecans. They have caramel pralines with chocolate, which is basically a turtle. I'm sure you've heard of turtles. So it's just caramel, peanuts, or any other nut, and chocolate. Like, you can get candy apples that have peanuts, caramel, and chocolate, and they call them turtle. Or you can get like those turtle candies. At that point, I would rather have just pecans and caramel. I don't need the chocolate. Or the nougat. I should save a piece for when I'm sober. But I don't like it that much. It definitely doesn't taste like a Snickers to me. It tastes like I said, like a Three Musketeers or something. I don't fucking know. I don't like the taste of these sodas. I like the Truly, but that's because they have less alcohol, so it's less alcohol. Alcohol is hard to tolerate. Taste-wise, you know. I remember I went to Best Buy, a while back, quite a while ago. There's something about Best Buy. A lot of these, like if you ever go to Best Buy and like you see a blue Yeti or like, some gaming mice, everything seems smaller, more compact, more tight, more dense, when you go to a store like Best Buy, like I remember seeing the Blue Yeti at Best Buy and it looked smaller. I remember feeling like the Blue Yeti was like this big, huge thing. But I remember seeing it at Best Buy and I'm like, this is kind of compact and kind of dense. I really like small, compact, and dense designs. And like the Blue Yeti, I remember thinking it was huge. You know, this big bulky thing, but like when you see it at the store, it's like kind of like this small, compact, you know, dense, hard thing. And that's kind of like what this Yeti, this is also a Yeti, Blue Yeti. This thing is small, it's dense, it's well constructed. Does it leak water? Yeah, but again, you're not supposed to hold it. Actually, sometimes it doesn't leak water. It was leaking water earlier when I tried this. There it goes. It's leaking a little bit. You know, this is, you know, mainly designed to keep the heat or the cold in for a longer period of time by, you know, sealing it off and, you know, keeping dirt out of it and stuff like that. I've seen so many people give this a bad review because it leaks. I mean, if you don't put it, again, this is for keeping it around the house. You know, it's kind of like a baby bottle. Baby bottle is designed not to leak, but it will if you flip it on its side and let it leak. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like a baby bottle, but for adults. So again, this is 10 ounce Yeti. And yeah, I've been dealing with this water bottle issue for the past quite a few months. You know, I've just gotten sick of looking around and seeing like 10 water bottles in this room from me and my wife. You know, I'd buy like these huge cases of water bottles and we would constantly go downstairs and get a water bottle, bring it upstairs. And like, there's like 3 water bottles on my wife's desk. All of them like half full. All of them. You know, and I got rid of all the water bottles on my desk and I just have this. And then I'm getting this pitcher that has a water purifier on it. And it's only like $20 for filters for the entire year. And, you know, I got my wife and me one of these Yetis, and, you know, it keeps it cold throughout the entire day. It's insulated. So, you know, the plan is we're going to be using this pitcher that purifies tap water, and we're going to pour it in here and use some ice. Even though the refrigerator has a water purifier, it's still, there's like a lot of shit in it when I look at the water. So I'm not impressed at all by the water purifier on the refrigerator. So we're going to use tap water from the sink and put it into the Brita purifier that I bought. I'm going to make a video on it tomorrow when I get it in the mail. But this is probably one of the best things I've ever bought. It's amazing. It's so compact and dense and well designed, this thing. And there's losers online. It leaks. It leaks. Stop turning it upside down. What are you, an autistic baby? This is for home use. You shouldn't even be knocking it over. Are you stupid? But anyway, I'll see you guys later.